What up, guys? It's Shani with Healing Elements here to give Sagittarius. Sag, you're going to get a timeless love reading out of these cards. They're gorgeous. I'll get a couple of decks going after these, probably a mermaid deck, maybe a couple of other ones. If you haven't seen the readings that I did with these cards, they're just gorgeous. They have a lot of pretty illustrations, great messages. This one's about accepting different phases, and there is going to be points in time that things change and the ebb and flow is different, right? Where you're close with someone, and there are going to be times in which you're apart. Sacred union came up for you guys in the bottom of the deck, so honor that relationship. It is for a sacred purpose to perhaps get you closer to your life path, to enhance what you're doing here. And whether or not you call this sacred union a twin flame, it is the essence, the meaning behind this kind of powerful love. I just love these images, seriously. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards. I love that they're heart-shaped, a little bit, challenging to deal with. It works, and it's getting easier, of course, as I use the deck. But Sagittarius, this is timeless. So whenever you come here, even if you're a cross-watcher, if you are coming to this reading, I always say, and I do definitely believe in it for myself, 5-6 years ago, when I was first looking, after a big acceleration of my spiritual awakening, when I was looking for just, I still have that thirst, that urge, that calling to look for divine messages and signs, places, I got them even in other readings. So if you are meant to receive a divine message from these cards, if this is your love story, then, please do resonate and take it as a divine message that did come to you in the time that you needed it. And of course, don't make it try to fit. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just, if it's not feeling right, then it is definitely not for you. And you can try back next month or another reading that I have. But Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get the first card. Cut the deck and get the middle card, and let's see what you guys got. This one will be the major theme, the main theme, Sag. It's very true, I think, for all of us. It says, when it comes to the matters of your heart, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. So, no one else should be swaying your heart. Your intuition is the only thing that can guide you. It says, every change that you make expands your understanding of life and love. So truly, I really resonate with this. I know it's a Pisces 12th house type of thing, but Sag, you are a mutable sign like Virgo, Gemini, Pisces. It is something that you can understand, this change ability within love relationships, within structure, within the way, again, we ebb and flow into different patterns. It is only right because it's a lesson that we're here to learn, or something that will enhance our kind of our education on relationships moving forward. So let's see what else. I just love this. Has butterflies on it. This next card is just beautiful. It reminds me of transformative, or some sort of stage that you may be in, like a cocoon. Maybe the relationship was in a holding pattern. So it's talking about a knowing. So it's talking about what you came here. If you're here for this reading, it says deep in your heart, you already have the answers to which you seek. You already know the answer. So if you are intuitively going to readings for someone in particular, literally, you know that this is something of a sacred union. The card already came up, and it is something of a divine order, and everything is divine, right? But if this asks you a question, if you could do anything in the world, what would it be, right? It says the answer to this dwells in your heart, right? Not your mind. And I love this, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So a lot of times people will, have counseling, which is great. Psychology, really goes, I think, hand in hand. The mind goes in with the heart. And so it's beautiful. You got transformation, and the butterflies again reminded me of something that was, in the stages, in the cocoon, having to wait. So transformation is all about accepting, and I love this, accepting the heart of someone else, not the mind, and accepting that sometimes people are elusive with their feelings, not as comfortable. So it says transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers all, right? Love is really emphasized, of course, in this deck, but it's really truly talking about that unconditional, if you want to say the Christ consciousness, unconditional forgiving and surrender. Yes, instead of being, a non-humble approach to love, it's talking about being in the space of the heart, right? Surrender. It says Any of you Sagittarius out there that need to let go of something that is old, it says sometimes in life we must surrender things that are old before we move on to something new. And as a matter of fact, the card says sometimes we must surrender that before it is going to come into our lives, right? All will work out, it says. So, time, this is a beautiful, simple card, but it says, you are doing too much, right? It says you're trying too hard. Give it time. So, this again reminds me, I can see the chrysalis and the butterflies really stand out to me. Definitely a theme in this reading about having a transformational stage in which you had to perhaps do your own work. Do your own work, Sag. Maybe your partner was working on themselves. You were working on yourself, which is great. That's beautiful to work on self to come together in a more strong union. It says a message for you. It's beautiful. I am thinking of you at this very moment, Sagittarius. Your love remains with me and is my light. I love you. That's beautiful. Sag, if you were speaking about before this reading about a special someone and you're in denial, that would be the person, is the message for somebody out there. And if you are knowing exactly who you're talking about, it's beautiful. You're a divine union, and that is your beloved. Beloved is such a sacred word, too. This is something that is so important and very unique to both of you. It says on this card, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, right? That is so beautiful. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. That is beautiful. Sag, what a precious message that is. It is just beautiful. Again, the word beloved is just so special to me. And also, mentioning the truth. Love does transcend time. And through the universe, I always say, people can communicate, especially if they've linked together the energy in past lives, I believe, or in this physical, of course. So that was the last card for your heart-shaped love oracle deck, and this is going to be 3 cards out of the Mermaids deck by Doreen Virtue, and we'll go ahead and see what they have to say. I think this is a very positive reading as far as just knowing and giving you confirmation that this person is true, as far as their feelings. They're reciprocated exactly, what you feel. And yes, this is all about the wave of prosperity, is this card's name, talking about something coming in that is very beneficial. So it's beautiful. Yes, definitely a change in order. However, you got the rest card. So it's saying, of course, you're going to have a transformation. This relationship is going to get deeper, like the heart card said, right? However, rest, you, just like the other card, you're trying too hard. Maybe you're reaching out too much. It's always, surrendering, maybe the contact or surrendering the pushing. And that's when something will give. That's when something will come to you, right? And this is a beautiful card. To leave off your reading, Sagittarius, it is the new dawn, a new dawn card. So something is about to spring out of what was dormant or what was dark, right? And rise like the sunrise above the horizon. So Sag, I really appreciate you. I just want to tell you, really, really grateful for all of your energy, all your views, all that you've ever been, whoever you are, sending out some positive vibes, sending out some love, like genuinely from me to you. Pisces Sun, love you lots. Thank you for watching, guys. Blessings, love, and lots of light.